everyone, I am Evelyn and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will show you how I plant my camellia in container. In today's video, I will be planting Camellia debutant, which is a Camellia japonica. And also, I will use soil acidifier if necessary, a Camellia fertilizer, worm casting, a soil specific for Camellia or Azalea, and all-purpose compost. When planting camellias in container, it is very important that we pick the right size of container. This container right here is about 10 inches wide and 9.5 inches tall, which means that I have to pick a container that is double or triple the size of this container if I were to grow my camellia 2 to 3 years in that specific container. So for this project, I will be using this container, and I believe this is 21 inches wide and 20 inches tall. And if you notice, there's a black line in this container, which means when I plant or I add soil in this container, I will prefer to have the soil up to this mark right here. I don't have to be perfect, but that is of course my guide on how much soil I would like to place in this camellia. So if you notice, I already have some soil in this container. By the way, this soil is not an acidic soil. That is because I have a limited amount of camellia soil at hand. So what I'm going to do is combine the soil and compost, mix them all together, and then add the plant in this container. Right after that, I will make a hole in the middle of this soil. In order for me to take out the camellia in this container, I have to tap the sides of this pot and at the bottom, and then slightly pull the plant out of this container. I also need to support the trunk of this plant. In that way, it will not break as I do the process. It is very important to make sure that the camellia plant is at the center part of the container. Right after that, I will backfill this with combination of soil and compost. It is recommended that when you plant the camellia in the container or in the ground, to leave 3 inches of the soil exposed and then top it off with a mulch to retain moisture. But per my experience, it is okay to add soil at same level as the original soil. And for this reason, I'm going to add more soil and compost together. Right after that, I will add my camellia fertilizer, mix it in with the soil, and then add our topping. We will make use of our worm casting as our topping for this camellia. This is because I want a good start for this camellia plant. When adding worm casting as a topping for your camellia plant, it is okay to go an inch above the soil level. That is because when I water this soil or this plant, the worm casting will eventually dissolve a little bit and then will be right slightly above the soil level, which is totally fine because per my experience, I actually added 2 inches above the soil level of a worm casting. If you don't have a camellia soil available upon planting, it is recommended to add soil acidifier and mix it in with the soil to facilitate the acidity of the soil, which is recommended for camellia plant to have a good health. After placing a worm casting as a topping for this camellia, I am going to water this plant. Right after I water the camellia, I will get rid of all the old leaves by simply holding the stem for support and then pulling the leaf down. I am Evelyn, and I would like to say thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in my next video upload. Bye!